I think that's a really good definition and a really good segue into that. I think that's fantastic what you just said. And I rate your mate for saying that.
Okay.
Because look, I had growing up, when I say growing up in my 20s, man, I had like a huge friendship group and they were like different friends from different places. Like it was very diverse. And I at one stage I would have been like, man, I've got like 40 mates. Like we all hang out on the weekend, all of us. And it's like different groups that'll be like, because I went to uni, everyone was kind of from all over town. And then it's like I become friends with him who was friends with him. And then we'd all hang out. And then these groups would hang out. And then it's like we used to go down to the peninsula during the summer period. And there was like 30 of us, guys, girls, everyone. And it's like everyone knew everyone and brought new people in. And everyone would call each other. And, you know, we'd all go to clubs and hang out. And it was a lot of fun. And I back then was like, yeah, I'm friends with, we're good mates with him, good mates with him. And it wasn't actually until I got married that came to fruition, or that I had got into a serious relationship, that it became apparent who was a close friend and who was an acquaintance, who was someone that was just there out of association and that we were friends because it was convenient and everyone was together. But would I call you outside of that relationship, or would we catch up for a coffee outside of those circles? Probably not. And that was the real eye-opener for me. And that was actually quite tough for me at the time when it happened, because I was like, oh, you know, I thought I was good friends with these people and I'm actually not.
Yeah, when I was in high school.
And again, sorry, not bad people.
No,
great people.
It's got nothing
It
to
was,
do
yeah,
with the...
it wasn't, we didn't have a fight. We didn't do anything. It was just priority shifted. And then it was like, well, are you really that good of a friend?
Yeah, it's like, I used to have, I reckon there's probably a group of maybe 8 to 10 of us.
Yeah.
And I remember like coming out of high school, we used to still hang out after high school. We used to always hang out, right? And you think, nah, like you hear the story. It's, oh, you know, as you get older, you know, people get busy and you part ways, and they used to think, nah, not us. Like, we're too close.
I was that guy, man.
Huh?
I was that guy. I thought in high school I was going to be friends with those blokes for the rest of my life. And it wasn't until I left the bubble of high school and realized there was a bigger world out there other than that little bubble of high school that I was like, man, there's a whole new world out here. And, you know, don't get me wrong. Like once we got out of high school, we're still hanging out with my high school friends. We'll still go to pubs and bars and clubs and all that sort of stuff. But I stopped playing football as well. And then that's when I sort of veered off and hung out with my friends from uni. And that's when I started to develop more deeper and meaningful relationships there. Whereas I think in high school, you're kind of forced to be friends because that's who you're seeing every single day.
Yeah, but so this is where I had this conversation with someone. And it's like, well, what is it that makes you friends? You need to have something that allows you to come together.
I think, yeah, exactly. I think so too. There's got to be a commonality there. There's
Yeah,
got to be
there's gotta
common
be some-
interests. There's got to be things that light a spark of some sort that would have that you can have conversations around. Because on the other side of that, there'd be people that you meet that you don't get along with and you don't want to be friends with.
Yeah.
There's just people that you're just like, he's a weird guy. Like, I do not want to hang out with him.
Oh,
But other
of
people,
those.
they'd be like, oh man, you want to play Dungeons and Dragons? Let's go. Like, let's go do that on the weekend. I can't wait.
yes, it's got to be like I think this, if to put it down to the simplest way, it's kind of like you have to have some level of value alignment.
Yeah.
So there's going to be like, cool, we align on this particular thing. We like the same things, want the same things, whatever it is.
Yep.
And then on the other side, there's got to be some level of commonality in the sense of like, cool, like we can do this together. Because when you don't have anything you can do together, it becomes very tough
Yeah.
to maintain the relationship. Like, imagine you don't see anyone by default, which, by the way, like to have the, like, that's why, imagine you had to go see your wife every time. Like she didn't live with, like, for
Didn't live
example,
with her,
and
yeah.
you're like, I got to make plans every single time to go see her.
Yeah.
It's like, whereas by default, it helps that she's there because then you see her by default always, right? It's very hard if you don't have anything that you guys have in common to then constantly see each other. Like, think about, you just spoke about the business group.
Yep.
How many people have you seen from that business group?
Yeah, not heaps.
How many did you used to see?
At the time,
Yeah.
yeah.
How many
like
have you
all
seen
of
in
them
the
all
last 6 months?
And like, Less than a handful.
Have you seen any?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I haven't.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Not off the top. I've spoken to some,
Yeah. No, I have.
hung out with.
Yeah.
But I reckon.
One, at least one, two, at least three that I can think of off the top of my head right now. 4. Yeah. 3.
Yeah, okay. I could
Yeah.
probably say. No.
But I would speak to them as well. Like, not just, you're saying just actually hanging out?
No, it's like seeing in person.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say at least 3. 3 to 4.
This year.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, not this year. Sorry. Not this year.
Okay.
1 this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you got to have something in common with those individuals.
Yeah. Absolutely you do. Absolutely. And I think, growing up, it's like just there would be sports, there's music, there's other hobbies that you might be doing that you're interested in. Ethnicity, I think, would play a part in it too.
You reckon?
Yeah, I really do.
Why?
Did you ever have that in high school? Did you ever see people congregate in ethnicities?
Yeah, but it's commonalities.
But that's what I mean. There's common interest there. So there's a level of comfort there and going, well, I'm going to go hang out with all the wogs because they're ethnic.
Do you feel like you hang out with more Greeks?
I would say Europeans, not Greeks, but specifically Greek. But I would say there's a level of connection with some European people more so than other ethnicities. And you see that like I'm saying, even in high school. There used to be the wogs, there used to be the skips, there used to be whatever, the Indians, the Asians, like people would hang out in almost ethnicities. Like I used to get given shit. I was the wog that played AFL, and then, but I'd say I can hang out with anyone though. So I can go hang out with all you guys and play footy, but then I can go hang out with all the wogs and play soccer or just talk shit or whatever it might be. So I think ethnicity does have a part to play in it too.
Yeah,
I think it would influence people's decision.
Yeah,
Not that I'd look at it as a judgment thing from the second I meet someone.
Racist.
Yeah, so racist. So racist.
I think by default you can naturally congregate towards people who have common
Yeah,
things.
Yeah.
It's like saying the people who play soccer hang around people who play soccer.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a common trait.
that's right. They can talk about it. They've got a team. Like I couldn't tell you a single, like Ronaldo. Does he play still? I hope so. No, he does. But I'm just saying, it's like I don't know any soccer players. And I couldn't have a conversation with someone about soccer that's deep and meaningful. It doesn't mean that I don't hang out with people that like soccer and vice versa.
Yeah. I'd cut people off if they like soccer.
It's called football.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah, no, I think it's interesting. Do you think we as adults struggle to make friends?
You should be better at it by the time you're an adult. No, do you know what? Kids don't struggle to make friends.
Why?
Not all of them. Because I think there's that lack of fear or rejection. I've seen my kids in this scenario, especially the younger they are. They'll just go and play with anyone. Oh, you want to play? It's like, yeah, okay. Oh, cool, let's go play. Cool, we're friends. And they have a lot of fun and the best friend. I don't think there's any expectations. There's no judgment. There's just like the moment and having fun in that moment. So, yeah, I think it might be a little bit harder for adults to do, but this is a generalization too. Some people might find it very easy to go and make friends.
Yeah, but we tend to speak in general terms.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think so. I think people might be lonelier than they've ever been before, even though they are more connected with phones and media and all that sort of stuff.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and thanks for watching.